Yes, ladies. Yes, everyone. Welcome to another She's a Keeper live stream. Oh my God. Imagine lose to Brighton, lose to Crystal Palace, lose to Southampton, but win to Chelsea. The most backwards thing ever. But out of 12 points, I'm not happy with 3, but I'll take that win. I'll take that win any day. What a performance.
Take the first win we've got in what feels like an eternity.
Literally, that's what you're saying on the stream, innit? We forgot what it feels like to celebrate.
I've been feeling on such a downer after these losses that I couldn't see where a goal was going to come from, never mind a win.
I had absolutely zero confidence today.
Yeah, me too. Really feeling just like, I just can't see how and where. But you know what? The boys came out, did us proud, were organised, and 4 goals.
Four goals, you know. Listen, in the past 3 games, we've struggled to even score. Have we even scored a goal?
We didn't score against Southampton. We didn't score against Crystal Palace.
We didn't score one against Brighton.
That's the last time we scored. Yeah, it's the last time we scored against Brighton.
There you go. And then to come to Stamford Bridge and get 4 goals. Eddie Nketiah on a hat-trick, mate.
Well, almost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't even want him to come off the pitch. We wanted him to stay on.
I know, but I've got to keep him for Saturday now. Even though
Man U.
Even though I'm sure he's probably wanting to, he hasn't played in so long, a full 90 minutes. I'm sure he just wanted to stay on, give his all today, give his all on Saturday, give his all every game he's going to play. It does. I feel like a player like him doesn't need to.
He wanted a hat trick.
Yeah. Imagine him getting a hat trick tonight. That would have been.
I feel like he could have got it. He's such a goal poacher.
Yeah,
exactly.
At the right time. But I'm just happy, man. Odegaard is so. Do you know what I'm happy with the most? I think I brought it up the last time we spoke. I don't know if I said it on stream, but like the game we played against Brighton. Remember when we played Xhaka at left back?
Yeah,
right. And our midfield was so thin, and I kept saying, "Why didn't we play Elneny in midfield? He's a midfielder. He's there on the bench. We don't use him. He wants to play. He's frustrated. He finally plays today for the first time in how many months? I don't even know. And how good was he alongside Xhaka? Like they couldn't get through our midfield pretty much.
No,
exactly.
They were stronger, so much stronger today. Like I felt like we had a midfield. And it was good to see because I've been saying we've got no midfield in so many games now.
Yeah.
But it was overall such a good performance.
It was bold of Arteta as well to sort of make them changes, bringing Holden into the squad, bringing Elneny in.
It was a lot of changes, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was a lot of changes.
Exactly. Yeah. But it worked out well. You know, sometimes it can be a bit nervy when you think, oh, don't make too many changes, don't want to shake things up too much. But actually, he made them changes and they went out there. And they really looked like they wanted to win tonight, which is something that we've been missing as well. Because in them previous game, we ain't been looking like we want to win. But tonight, we actually looked like we wanted to win. Like, yes, we want top 4. We're hungry for it.
Like and those players. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, and that's what we've been calling for. That's what we want.
Like those players are not only fighting for like top 4, they're fighting for their position in the team as well. Like Rob Holding, he don't really get game time. Elneny don't really get game time, and Nketiah don't get game time. And all those 3 players played well today. And there was, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, like on social media before the game, when the team was announced, so many big Arsenal accounts got loads of retweets saying, why the fuck is Elneny, Nketiah and Rob Holding starting in 2022? And like basically loads of Arsenal fans were saying that. How funny is it that those are the 3 players that played exceptionally well today?
Exactly. Even more credit to the players as well, because, you know, as you know, working in media, sometimes it can be very critical.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're individuals. They have feelings as well. So for them to be under so much criticism, but go out there tonight and put out a performance like that, I mean, it speaks levels for them as individuals.
Yeah.
Back again. Big up E-Man supporting each and every time, yo.
Big up E-Man. Oh, we've got an upset Chelsea fan.
Big up Ashok. He's a Chelsea fan, but Ashok, it's all love with you, mate. But yeah, we whipped you tonight, boy. 4-2.
How are you gonna do that to me? You said it's all love, and then you gotta say that.
Just keep it real. But you know, it's love.
To be fair, it was that first half made absolutely no sense to me. I feel like we were not both poor. Chelsea was shockingly poor in the first half.
Yeah, terrible.
Like Chelsea fans would have been glad that what's his name, Tuchel made that change and bringing Thiago Silva because defensively they were horrible.
Yeah, they were all over the place. Yeah,
Look how shocked we were that we scored goals. No wonder we scored
Yeah,
goals.
like totally.
it?
But also, we were so sloppy. Our passing, we could not keep possession at all. It was like we go 1-0 up and we couldn't even keep the lead for more than like 3 minutes. And then the same second time round, it was just like, oh my God. I was like, please, can we just score a goal and keep the lead and not concede another goal?
Exactly.
It was really scrappy at most parts as well, you know.
Yeah.
Most of the first half was scrappy.
I think it showed the confidence in both teams right now. Neither team is really like fourth place material, really.
Exactly,
you know, like
why would Chelsea not be confident though?
They weren't. They were shocking, man. They were the home team.
They should be confident. They just played at Wembley. They played at Real Madrid.
But they weren't. They were terrible. Chelsea weren't good tonight.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Key players are injured. Rudiger. Who was the other one?
Pips, we got key players injured too. Tierney, Partey.
True.
Listen, they've got like 2 squads.
In it, we've got one.
Like when we have 2 players out, you see the difference. With Chelsea, I mean, look at their bench. Their bench was just ballers. Like they had Jorginho, they had Havertz. All of them were on the bench.
Exactly.
Ziyech. There was like loads of them. So anyway, enough about Chelsea. Let's get back to Arsenal.
Who stood out for you today? It's hard to pick. Like even Arsenal put a tweet out saying pick your man in the match, and one of my favorite players of the game wasn't even part of the options. But who was
yours? El Nene?
No, he was in there. He was in the poll. I mean, he was good, but he wasn't that good. He was good, but he wasn't a man of the match.
Who was your man of the match?
Odegaard.
Okay.
I felt like he was so like fundamental to everything that was going forward, like the goals, as Milton Rose goal, pretty much every goal he was involved in.
Yeah,
he does the bare minimum, but he does it so well.
It's effortless, isn't it?
Effortless,
silky player.
Yeah. Who was yours?
Mine was Eddie. I gave it to Eddie, just because of him opening the scoring 2 goals at Stamford Bridge for a player who's our 3rd choice striker, who hasn't really been given a clear chance to shine in this team. And after his interview this week, to then come out and boldly score 2 goals, I really wanted him to get the hat-trick, because I thought, you know what, that's worthy and fitting after that interview as well. You need to back it on the pitch. Yeah. And he did. So for me, that's why I gave him my man of the match.
Do you know what was even more? Oh, sorry, go on. Sorry.
Go on, Pips.
No, let me hear man of the match first.
Yeah, my man of the match was Nketiah as well. I mean, from that first minute when he got out on the pitch, you could see he was on it tonight. Pressed down really well. And for him to get 2 goals at Stamford Bridge, I mean, that speaks levels. So, I think he done really, really good tonight. And I'm really proud of him. So, yeah.
Do you know what was even more special? I don't know if you lot heard his post-match interview with Saka next to him. Like even Saka was trying to hold back his laugh, where he basically said, I can't remember what the reporter asked him.
Was it Azpilicueta that was holding back?
No. So the reporter asked him something along the lines of, how special does it feel, to score 2 goals here, knowing that, you grew up playing for Chelsea, right? And he was like, yeah, it's always good to score against a team that let you go. I was here in my youth. I got let go at 14. So it feels nice to, you kind of have a chip on the shoulder when teams let you go, but it feels good to show them, because you always want to show them your worth and how good you really are. Basically along the lines of, like, I did it to show them that I'm not dead in it. Like, and I love that. Saka, it's the way he worded it. It was funny. Like it was a proper real interview, both of them. It was like, like you can have a chip on your shoulder, but like I'm still that guy basically. And Saka was trying to hold back.
Good. That's bold and confident, and that's what we want. We want confidence from our players.
Yeah. I saw a little clip of Saka, and I thought, yes, Saka. Like I'd caught a little clip of his bit when he was saying he was holding me for like 5 minutes down. And I was like, yes, tell them.
Exactly. He basically admitted
mental.
He basically admitted though that he kind of like dived, like, which is
fair play. It was a very tactical little clip of it. So it was a very
tactical penalty to get, but he played smart, and normally that happens against us. So I don't like when players do it, but do you know what? It happens to us all the time.
Penalty's a penalty. He was all over him, Pippa. It was like rugby.
Yeah.
It was like literally a rugby tackle.
It was bad defending.
If he's all over you, you go down. It's a penalty. Simple.
Exactly.
We moan for our players staying up all the time when they're fouled.
being too honest.
Yeah.
How did you feel when he's the one that grabbed the ball and said, "I'm taking the penalty"? Like, and then when
I was happy.
Was you not nervous?
No, I wasn't, because after what happened in the world, Pippa, after the Euros, I mean, I was slightly nervous
about his
but I wasn't, because I thought, no, his way of putting that whole fiasco of the Euros behind him.
Yeah.
I had PTSD all over again before you even kicked the ball.
I had confidence.
I'm not
in my
lying
boy.
to you. All I kept thinking was
post-traumatic stress.
It's the way she asked it so innocently. Like, I was thinking, if he misses this, he may never take a penalty again ever in his life. Like, he may not want to. Like,
I knew he weren't going to miss.
It's the confidence that I'm proud of him to pick up the ball and decide to take it after what happened in the summer.
He showed real leadership.
Massively. And he needed that as well.
Yeah.
The only thing that would have upset me is if he missed, is the fact that it would have perhaps impacted his confidence. That's the only thing.
For the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Watching him this last couple of seasons, I don't think he's easily. I know he's young. I don't feel like he's easily affected by that. I feel like he's got such a strong-willed character.
Like,
that's how it seems anyway.
Strong, innit?
Like, proper mentally strong. Like, okay, I missed whatever. I'll just take another one another day.
And that's important as a football player, because you ain't always gonna go out there and do the right thing. You ain't always gonna go out there and score that goal. You know, so I think that's very important, even from grassroots, you know, for boys to be mentally strong. I mean, we got kids, we know what it's like. You know, losing a game, even if you play well, but the team loses, it still affects you. So it's important to be mentally strong.
Morale.
Exactly.
I just think, for me, knowing how much he was affected after the Euros with everything that happened, it was his time to just put it to bed. And for me, that's why he was so adamant to take, I've won the penalty, I'm taking the penalty. Lacazette weren't on the pitch either, so he was like, there's no one else.
Well, he was when Eddie scored. You see how much he was celebrating? I was like, right, boy.
That's what I love to see, though. Even like when Leno was in goal, Ramsdale going and celebrating with him after. It's that team energy, it's that teamwork, and I just love to see that. It's about working together as a team, regardless if you're fighting for that same position. You're still a team at the end of the day.
Definitely.
I love that team spirit. Would you see Arteta though on the touchline? I can't remember what the incident was.
He looked stressed before the game though. On the little,
he was like, stressed. He was like to the full official. Okay, but what was he talking about when he did that?
He was cussing.
He was mad.
What was it about again? I forgot.
I can't even remember, but there was a couple things that happened. I think we should have
Was it the Mason Mount thing?
Probably.
I don't even think it was that.
There was a couple of those Mason Mount
I think it was something softer than that. That was horrible what Mason Mount done.
I'm surprised he didn't get a red for that, mate.
Normally, a tackle like that is a red.
Exactly. If that was one of our players, that would have been a red card. We know that.
That could get sent off for far less than that.
Exactly.
No, it was an interesting one. I just feel like I don't know how to feel about it.
Was it the SAR? It might have been one of the SAR challenges or something.
SAR was horrible today.
He should have got sent off.
Listen, not even he shouldn't have even played the whole game. I don't know what Tuchel was thinking there. And I feel like it's unfair on players like Chalobah, who at the beginning of the season has been playing well.
Shining bright, mate.
Yeah.
How on earth is Chalobah on the bench and you got Sarr on making silly errors like that? But he basically assisted Nketiah's goal. Was it the first goal? He basically assisted that. No, the second goal, where Eddie lost the ball twice and still managed to poke it through. Like, Sarr gave him the ball. How is he on the pitch the whole... Anyway, I don't even care. I'm happy we got the win.
Yeah, it's Chelsea's problem, boy, not ours.
Not our problem. Not our problem.
I'm happy we turned Chelsea over.
Especially
after Sunday, because our ladies played and they beat us. And it was just like, you know... So it's nice.
We haven't beat Chelsea women in a very, very, very long time at home. We haven't. It's been quite a few years now. But listen, the thing is I'm concerned about is we lose to those couple of teams, win against Chelsea. Man United are in horrible form.
We need to batter them.
I don't even know what Arsenal's going to turn up on Saturday.
I'm hoping that Arsenal turn up today, mate.
Arsenal that's going to terrorise them and at least score 4 goals on Saturday at the Emirates to make up for the loss of Brighton and
goal
Southampton.
difference.
We need that goal difference because what Tottenham's on plus 18, we're plus 10.
They've got plus 18s and we're on plus 10. So we need to close
banging
that
them goals, baby.
Goal deficit.
Eddie and Nketiah starting.
My ideal score would be 6-0 Arsenal. Obviously, that's not going to happen.
Right.
Liverpool before. We're doing 2 better than them.
Yeah.
Imagine, Helen.
But
I'll be dancing in the studio Saturday, mate.
I can't see that happening at all.
no, it won't. But I'd love it to.
Yeah, likewise.
How do you see
That'll
that
be
game going?
sending
Though?
a message. That'll be putting them out of the race.
Isn't it?
That's true. That is true.
What's the comment saying? I can't read it properly from here.
Oh, sorry. Malak is just
hit the like
button. The like button.
That's it.
Hit the like button.
Big up everyone that's joining us tonight as well, man. We appreciate the support, yo.
Ashok is not happy. He said refs are rubbish. To be honest,
the ref was poor, mate.
The thing,
I was shocked he gave the penalty. To be honest with you,
it?
We were like, oh, he gave a penalty.
Exactly.
I was very
so
shocked.
used to not getting anything.
I thought he blew his whistle to say this. Get up.
Yeah, it won't surprise me, mate. Exactly.
I was very surprised about that.
Surprised me.
You know,
I don't know how I see the end of the season going now, though. Like
it's so volatile, ain't it? But come on, man. We're going into the Man U game confident now. Let's do the job there, and then who have we got after them?
Can't remember. You know,
West Ham next.
After that, easy game.
Oh yeah, West Ham away. Yeah,
West Ham away midweek.
We just need to maintain.
We just got to focus on one game at a time.
Exactly.
Hopefully, West Ham are just more concerned about
Europa.
What are they in semi-final? What are they in semi-final?
Yeah, semis.
Yeah. So
I think they will be, but they're a very good team. Let's just hope that if they were playing after that game, they'll be really tired.
Yeah, but
they're not. So
how far apart are the games as well? Do you know?
It's quite close, you know.
Oh, is it?
We're playing on Wednesday. We're playing Man United Saturday and West Ham Wednesday.
Why is our game so close now? I thought it was once a week. I know it's once a week, but
they're squeezing them in. Yeah, they're squeezing the games.
Let's check when that West Ham game is.
Wednesday, isn't it?
No, their other game.
They're Europa.
Oh, it'll be the week after. It's not this week.
So they've got.
In a few
but
weeks.
hopefully they have.
Their game's before us, you know.
What?
No.
Huh?
So they play Chelsea this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Then they've got Frankfurt on the 28th of April, and then they've got us on the 1st of May. So.
Oh.
And we got West Ham this next week.
No, next week Sunday.
It's someone else. It's not West Ham. Let me check who it is.
I thought we had West Ham.
I literally looked before I came on here.
We got Leeds.
That's how you know my memory's bad. So we got
I thought Man United. The West Ham game. Oh,
we got Man United and then West Ham, but it's a break. We got Man United on 23rd this week, and then
so we haven't got West Ham this week. It's the weekend after.
Sunday.
I think that's too close together.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is while I'm away, but I just got confused there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's next week, basically, the following week. We haven't got a game in the week, so we've got a week to recover.
Oh wow! And then they've got their final before that, so that works in our favour.
That is a good.
Brilliant! Yeah. Bring on the hammers.
But you know what we'll do, innit?
Yeah. Thank you for confirming that.
No worries.
That's actually perfect.
Better for us, mate.
That's
good. I don't want to get excited. We can never get excited. That's how I'm laughing.
No, but it's a better position to be in. Because either way.
Do you know why we can't get excited? Because a few weeks ago we looked at our upcoming fixtures and went, Brighton win or possibly draw.
Southampton win.
Southampton win. Chelsea might take an L. It's literally gone the opposite way.
Exactly. But that's typical Arsenal style, isn't it?
I know. It's frustrating, though. It's frustrating. Are we getting top 4 or not?
Top 4's back on, baby!
Oh, Helen.
Sorry, Helen. I'm so
Helen.
sorry.
And you're in a confined space. I can imagine how much your eardrum hurts.
I know, even when she was sitting in front of me, I was thinking, are you sure you want to do that, darling?
I think you should see. I need to be behind her.
She'll go home tonight to bed and her ears will still be ringing.
I need to get I should have put my earpods in.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I love you.
That is so funny.
Furthermore, wait, hold on. So coming off Arsenal for a second, the title race is getting a bit exciting. So Liverpool on top yesterday, but now Man on top with a 1 point difference. Everyone's been asking the question, do you think Liverpool can get the quadruple?
Oh.
I think they can.
I think they can.
I think they can.
I think they can.
I think they can. I think it's more likely for City to slip up. Actually, I don't think anyone will slip up out of the two, but if they were, I think
they're going to fight all the way.
Yeah, because Liverpool, they always produce goals. City, they produce dominant performances, but they don't always produce many goals. Do you know what I mean? Like even today, they was 0-0 at halftime with who is it, Brighton? Like,
oh yeah,
I
what
don't
was
know.
the full-time score? It was
2-0.
I
think it's 2-0.
I think it finished 2.
They're gonna. I think they'll beat Chelsea FA Cup final, especially after what I just saw from Chelsea.
Yeah.
They've already won the Carabao Cup, Champions League. Surely they're gonna beat Unai Emery's Villarreal and get to the final. Surely.
I don't know, you know.
Surely,
But
they've got to.
Surely, Helen.
100%, but you never know because
I know
Unai's lucky in these cups.
I know.
He knows how to win them.
But he has never won the Champions League.
Who in Unai Emery?
Yeah, he's only won Europa.
He's gonna want it even more now, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. Leveling up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
I feel like Liverpool can do it though.
I think Liverpool will do it.
So if Liverpool do it, see, I think Klopp should stay. But I was speaking to a couple people the other day saying, and they were like, if he wins the quadruple, there's no point in him staying because what's he gonna? He should bow out gracefully because what's he gonna do after that?
But where's he gonna go, Pippa?
Exactly. I think he should stay. Why would you bow out?
He'll stay.
Exactly.
Stay and leave and go where to do what?
He's gonna stay and be the legend like Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger. He'll stay. Where's he gonna go? What, to go and manage Barcelona or Real Madrid? Where else could he go? There's nowhere else.
That's a good shout, though. That's a good shout, though.
What, for him to go Real Madrid?
Yeah, once what's his name? Who's there?
Ancelotti.
It's not a bad.
I mean, who knows? They'll probably want him, no doubt. And if the paycheck's desirable enough, maybe he'll feel he needs a new challenge.
Yeah.
But the Prem is the beast at the moment. You want to be here.
Exactly.
It's true, and he couldn't. I can't see him go to any other Premier League team after that.
No,
like, you couldn't come to an Arsenal. You couldn't go to a Man United. You couldn't go. Where would you go after that? You can't. The amount of like the connection he has between the Liverpool fans is even like it's what's the word? Admirable. Like I even look at it and think that's lit.
Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
but that happens when you're winning.
when you
win a few Champions Leagues and titles.
It's true. It's easy to be in serenity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well. Hopefully we get to that stage one day. But can we do it under Arteta though? Is Arteta the man? Or should I not ask these questions? Should I not ask this too soon?
Do you know what? Like performances, like he has his moments in it where it's like, oh, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then he bounces back and redeems himself. But I guess
is that him or the players? Is it him that bounces back, or is it the players? Like, how much of it is?
But then it's what he's getting out of the players, isn't it? Because sometimes it's like, well, you're just not getting the best out of these.
Sometimes when it matters, he doesn't get anything out of the players.
Yeah,
it's a real roller coaster.
Literally, but is that part of him? You know, obviously being inexperienced prior to joining Arsenal. You know, does that sort of play a part?
I don't know. He's learning on the job. Firstly. All his managerial experience is with Arsenal. Whether he can go, we'll see. If he can get top 4, then we need to see where it goes next season. But if he doesn't get top 4, it's a different question, isn't it?
Exactly. Or
a different answer, should I say? Because,
yeah. 2 weeks ago, I was so confident that we could actually get top 4. Because of how everyone else was performing around us and how well we was doing at the time. But now due to this inconsistency, like I don't have, obviously it's still possible, but I don't have the confidence anymore.
Yeah.
Even after the result we just had tonight, I mean, going to Stamford Bridge and putting 4 past them, everyone should be feeling confident after that. But it all depends what happens on Saturday.
Yeah.
And against West Ham. And then maybe I'll have some type of feeling.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's why I said it all depends on if we get top 4. If we get top 4, then we'll see what recruitment comes in, what signings we make, how the squad takes shape. Because right now, if he gets top 4 with what he's had to work with, 100% we back him into next season. If he doesn't get top 4...
Oh, we've lost Pippa, but carry on speaking, Helen.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm genuinely not sure. Yeah.
Is that your way of saying bye?
No, I pressed the wrong button.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Right.
Where's she going?
She's going to move her car.
I need to move my car.
You can't just walk out of the road while your car's moving.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
No, we're sitting in a car. We're in my car.
I'm joking. Oh,
But
sure, man. I don't know how to feel. Like, it's weird because I'm buzzing with the performance, but I'm just being like, what's the word? A sulky Sally. Like, I'm just being miserable because of how
what is Pips, where we've been on such a downer, you perhaps
Yeah.
just don't want to get too ahead of yourself. You just want to sort of
Yeah.
take one game at a time, which is totally understandable. But girl, we got 3 points tonight
I
at the
know.
bridge. Celebrate that. You got to celebrate the
Look,
W's, homie.
Notice how she's shout. Notice how she's shouting now that Helen's left the car.
I know, because her poor eardrums. So sorry, Helen. Like, I had to tone it down a bit, you know,
That's
because she's
mad.
right next to me. But yeah, no, it was a massive result, man. Pips, be happy, yo.
Maybe it's because I watched it from home. Like, I feel like if I was at Stamford Bridge tonight, my mood would be different. I'll probably still be celebrating now. Like, we just won
Different
something.
energy.
Yeah, but it's like just deep in it and thinking, oh, where has this been previous weeks? It bothers me so much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope we can
Kenny
just keep this going.
Kenny's saying, no, girls. I think he's talking about Arteta. Arteta isn't the answer, and we all know this. 1 win against Chelsea isn't enough time to stop getting carried away. And then he says, top 4 for what? To get battered in Champions League every week. 2 inconsistent. 3 years of pain isn't 3 years. But it's been more than 3 years of pain for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But then don't forget, like, we've still got the next transfer window, so we'll get top 4. We'll find some new players.
We need top 4. We need to get back in top 4, because even if Mikel Arteta is not the manager for the long-term future, you need to be in top 4 to attract his replacement either way. So
exactly.
And Arsenal Football Club needs to be in the top 4. They need to be back where they used to be.
No, it's true.
I'm not feeling this Europa life or nothing life. No Europe life.
Top 4 fight kind of life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, off topic again. But do you know what spun me yesterday? All right, quick question. Where did Man United finish last season?
Did they get top 4?
I'm sure they did.
They were in Europe. Were they Champions League and then they went into Europa?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm glad you don't know the answer either, because something spun me completely yesterday. Yeah. So when Liverpool beat Man United 4-0 last night, after the game, the reporter said to Bruno Fernandes, "What's so different about this team from this season to last season? Because last season you finished above Liverpool." And I was like, "Huh?
Nah, they never."
I had to fully go and check the Premier League.
Liverpool was second, weren't they?
That's what I thought.
It was Man City, Liverpool.
Sure, that's what I thought. I was so spun.
What were they second? Did they finish second? We forgot.
No, I was like, this report is smoking. What do you mean they were above Liverpool last season? I googled it. Imagine this is last year and I can't even remember. Man United finished second last season.
No.
Wow. How far? Really? That seems so long ago. Yeah. And they're so far off it now. It's like,
and they were moaning about Solskjaer.
Imagine. Like, how has it changed drastically?
Wow.
That's mad.
Yeah, see, I forgot that, but I knew they got Champions League, so I thought they got 4th or 3rd. Yeah.
I can't believe they finished second. I'm gonna have to go and Google that myself.
I couldn't believe it either.
Because you know what I mean? Now you've said
I'm watching the TV thinking, how can the Sky News reporter say that so boldly and be so wrong? Like, he was like, last year you finished second. I was like, huh? Second where?
So Pips, who was 3rd?
Liverpool, I think. Yeah.
And then 4th?
Do you remember why? Do you remember why Liverpool didn't finish that high? Because they had a huge loss in Van Dijk.
That was
yeah, he was out for the whole season, weren't he?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's crazy how things change so quickly, you know?
Isn't it? Yeah. Mental.
And I think because our season's been so bad that I just can't even remember last year.
Exactly. Likewise. That's all we remember, finishing 8th, innit?
Yep.
Yeah. Also, on another news, I know I keep changing the subject, but Shah, our boys are up again. I didn't even say congratulations this time. What am I going to say? Congratulations every other year. Fulham.
Oh, Fulham! Sorry, House. Yeah, I know. I saw that there.
When I saw all our boys posting,
I posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I forgot.
I'm such a hater. I was thinking I don't want to say congratulations again. Like I celebrated with you last.
We was there last year, weren't we?
I celebrated with you last time. You went back down. Now you're back up again. It's like yo.
Welcome back, baby.
No, I'm happy for them though. But can they try to stay up for like 2 or 3 seasons in a row? Like how? Who else has done that recently?
Norwich.
Palace. Remember when Palace were
relegated
a few years ago? Now they've been up.
Norwich have done it as well. They go down and come up.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They've got to sort it out for them.
I know they do.
Yeah, I like Fulham though. I'm happy they're up.
Likewise. They ain't got Scotty Parker though.
Oh yeah, who's their manager again now?
I forgot his name.
I'm actually surprised they got rid of Scott, you know.
I know.
It was a bit random.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
He's a good manager, but
Yeah.
not to be.
Anyway, Kenny's talking about the Man United topic. Says Man United finished second last season. Means nothing now. First loser in my eyes. Oh, first, like second being first loser, yeah. This is why I will never celebrate fourth, third, or second. Embarrassing loser mindset. I know, but not everyone could be number one, and there's still prizes for people that are not number one in the Premier League, like European football. I know what you mean though, but everyone else,
I know what you mean.
Everyone else is so far off from Man City and Liverpool right now. Like everyone.
Yeah, totally.
Like no one's even close to them.
That's why we're even in this conversation.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because the squad that Chelsea have got, they are seriously underperforming, but they've had a lot of other problems which are beyond football. And
exactly.
even Manchester United, as poor as they are, their squad is far superior to ours in reality. So
on paper,
we're only really in this conversation because of how bad they've all been.
Yeah. I remember I had a conversation with Flex a little while ago, and the conversation was like, my memory's so bad. Something like, is Arsenal who's got a better squad, and how many players would get into like his squad. And he was basically saying that on paper, Man United's squad is way better than Arsenal. That like not even one player would get into their squad. And I'm thinking, are you sure? Like Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, but Pips, on paper, because we had this same conversation about what Arsenal players would get into Chelsea's team, even tonight, and a lot of players wouldn't get into Chelsea's team. Maybe Saka, maybe, and even then, if Chelsea have got all their first 11. I'm not sure Saka does walk into that team. You know, so
it's a mad one.
So we're doing well given the team that's available, the players that are available to this team right now. I guess.
You know what's funny though? Did you see Sky Sports News tweet yesterday? When they did a combined 11 of Man United and Liverpool.
Oh right.
No, I didn't see
Was it all Liverpool?
It was literally just Liverpool starting 11.
Really?
I can't believe they even tweeted that. I feel like that was so shady and so disrespectful.
Was it Jamie Carragher that posted it?
It was literally Sky Sports account, Sky Sports News account. There was like you voted and here it is. Like trying to say that the fans did it, which I guess they did.
But no United fans voted. See, these things are so deceiving.
I know.
Because it's like even certain fan bases are on point, and if you're winning, you're more interactive.
Yeah.
And even when Mikel won like manager of the month, it's the fans voting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And our fan base is so interactive online.
Exactly.
It's almost not always a true reflection.
Because you get emails to vote, innit?
Yeah. I voted. I've never voted, but I was like, surely it isn't this vote, and I did it just for a laugh.
Yeah,
and you won.
But I just still can't believe they tweeted it. Like I felt like it was so rude. Like because rarely do you see like a big page or a broadcaster ask for a combined 11 and it be one team. Like normally if it's one-sided, it will at least be like only 2 players got in, or maybe 1 player got in.
Yeah, but Liverpool,
Liverpool
are that good though, Pippa. They're that good.
I love that team. That team is special.
That Luis Diaz boy.
Yeah, baller.
All of them
on smoke.
The team is special. Like, I look at them. I look at Thiago and I think, wow.
Thiago was phenomenal. He was like a maestro in there.
Yeah,
controlling everything.
How old is he? Is he 36 or is that the other Thiago?
I think he is like 30 something.
Yeah.
Damn.
He ain't young.
Don't quote us, but yeah, I think.
I'm pretty sure he is like 30.
No, it's the other Thiago that's that old.
But... No, the other Thiago's 37.
Yeah.
Let's quick Google.
Go on, Google it quickly.
But he's definitely 30 something.
Thiago Alcantara. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Alcantara.
He is
28.
Bro, he's young, bro. He's young. How old am I? Should I say
28?
that?
Is he 28?
He's younger than me.
I'm 21.
Is he 28?
No, he's not younger than me. He's 31.
Niz 30 something. How old are you, Pips?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
We lose track after 21.
We remain at 21.
He's younger than I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was 35.
I don't know. That's rude though. I feel like I'm being disrespectful saying that.
No, man.
It's not. It's
But
just,
you know what it is? Because it's the amount of years we've seen him play.
he's been around for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been active. Who do we need in our squad, man?
Huh?
Like Liverpool have made such good signings, and they all just seem to work out. Like none of them have been flops.
So
Exactly.
seamlessly into
Like the way
get
they'll
off
make
the
that
bench?
single signing or just like minimal signings, but yeah, it just.
But they don't need a lot of signings because
Exactly.
their team's so good.
But look how
Exactly.
Luis Diaz has just slotted in straight away.
Exactly.
Like, straight away, he's firing already.
Their
It was
recruitment
the
is
same with Jota
fantastic.
as well.
Yeah, I
innit?
was gonna say when Jota joined, it was like boom, first game against Arsenal scores.
Bang bang.
Yeah.
Not even just us, like he was just scoring pretty much 9 out of 10 games.
Yeah. He always scores when he plays us.
What's
And
going
that's
on
why-
with Firmino?
That's why Liverpool fans keep saying to me, oh, and it bothers me when certain fans say this, because obviously there was that rumor that Klopp wanted Saka or Martinelli, and they kept saying Saka's good now, but imagine him under Klopp, he will just be banging bare goals. Like,
But you
more
know what?
goals per
I
game.
agree with them.
I know, but I don't want to admit it.
No, I don't want him to go. I don't think he'll go. But I do think him playing in a team that plays such expressive football,
Yeah.
and with those players up front teaching him, like imagine training with Mane and Salah and even Henderson and Van Dijk, Trent,
Milner.
Robertson. Like, come on, man, that team is special.
Yeah,
You know, I really like Liverpool.
same.
Liverpool are brilliant.
I've actually been admitting it so much, like not so much, but like I never give other teams credit, but I've actually been admitting it on Twitter everywhere. Like,
no, I do.
They
Yeah,
deserve it,
they're brilliant.
Even when I see like certain Liverpool fans, I know like some of the dads that like Rash football that I know are Liverpool fans, I just look at them jealous. I'm like, you lot are just enjoying life right now, aren't you?
Yeah, that was us years ago, many years ago.
Yeah. Like they're
many
happy.
years ago.
You see them, they're just always smiling. Like they're just happy people now because like things are just going sweet.
They're not stressed.
They never walk alone.
They're not stressed like us. 1 week winning, 1 week losing.
That's pure consistency. All right. Speaking of special, Diego C. Palace says your legend Pat is doing very well with his players. I'm so proud of Pat and his players taking my Palace to the FA Cup semi-finals. An amazing day out, thanks to Pat. I'm actually proud of Crystal Palace for getting that far. You know.
Yeah.
And they even put in to be 0-0 at half time with Chelsea in a semi-final at Wembley, with Chelsea having I felt like Chelsea had way more fans than them, didn't they? From the pictures that I saw, it looked like sections of the Palace side were a bit empty. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just saw pictures from fans that were there. And Chelsea being the bigger side, like I felt like Palace did a really good job to keep it a 0-0, give them a bit of a challenge, but obviously Chelsea with the experience came and won the semi-final. Who is that? You weren't listening to anything I said.
No, I was listening.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah, carry on. Sorry, Pips.
No, it's fine. Moving on. Diego, big up Crystal Palace, big up Patrick Vieira, doing absolute wonders. And to get to semi-finals, that is like, even though you didn't win it, it's still impressive and a nice day out for the fans. Like the fans deserve that.
Yeah.
And
to the Arteta outers, the answer would be but when Arteta got there, he won it.
Yeah.
No, why is there so many Arteta out? Like, why are they so vocal?
I don't know. We've got a really funny, obviously as fans we're reactionary. You question, is this the man for the job if you're so close to top 4 and then you start losing when you're so close to it? But I don't know. He's had that kind of impact from the beginning. I guess it's
consistency.
I think it's also because he came with no experience. People wanted an experienced manager. I want to believe it's that. It's not personal to Mikel. I just think it's that they wanted a proven, experienced manager, a winner, like somebody that could actually sort out where the club was at that point, maybe.
Yeah. No, I get you. I'm not a fan of even though I haven't been happy with Arteta many times since he's been here, I'm not a fan no more of from what I've seen from other clubs, especially like Man United, I'm not a fan of getting rid of managers middle of the season anymore.
No, I'm not.
It hasn't helped Leeds. It hasn't helped Man United. It hasn't helped other teams. Obviously, in certain cases, it can do. Like we've seen what Tuchel's done with Chelsea. Like certain situations, it can, but it could just make things go from bad to worse.
Exactly.
Like it's a huge gamble.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a 50-50 because you could even argue that Conte's done wonders at Tottenham.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't say
I think
wonders, but there's been improvement. Do you
not
know what I mean? There's
wonders,
been
but
improvement.
like I don't know, like they've not gone
Yeah, it
worse
hasn't.
under him,
Yeah.
have they? If
Yeah.
anything, they're competing almost when maybe they weren't. I don't know.
No, I get you. Yeah.
It's
It's still a gamble to take.
Yeah,
it depends on
especially when we have such a young squad, an inexperienced squad. It's such a huge gamble to just hand it over to someone else like that.
Yeah. I just think see, you can say that, but having such a young squad, even if, let's say, hypothetically, the manager changed, I don't think it's as dangerous because you haven't got the big egos in the dressing room like when you've got an experienced squad. I think when you've got a young dressing room, it's a lot easier to come in and take over. Yeah,
that's true.
But I don't know. I think right now we've just, we're not. What I don't even know why we're talking about this because Mikel's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
definitely. I can't. Even if we don't get top 4, they're not going to sack him. They're not. I can't see.
I don't see it happening either.
I can't see it. So I think it's not constructive for us to have these conversations. We can have them, but it's not going to impact nothing other than breed negativity.
Yeah.
Especially if we're winning.
Yeah.
When we're not winning. If we have not won though, the tone would have been different. But because we've won, he's a lucky manager.
Yeah.
I feel like when yeah.
All right, Pip, so we're gonna round off anyway. But thank you so much to everyone.
Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone for joining. Big up Arsenal for getting the 3 points. Big up the traveling away fans. Big up Arteta. Big up all them people there.
Big up everyone. Big up yourself, Pippa.
Big up you girls.
Big up our beautiful boys as well, our team for winning tonight.
Well done, team. You've made us proud. We happy tonight, baby. 3 points bagged.
All right, guys. See you on Saturday.
Where we
another 3 points, please.
We're at home.
Fingers crossed.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.